Hello, my lovely people! When you think of Jamaica, what comes to mind? You might think of beautiful sunny beaches, cool reggae music, and a wonderfully relaxed vibe. But there is another big star on this island, a real superstar of flavor, and that is the incredible Jamaican jerk chicken. It is a dish that fills the air with the most amazing smells. You can find it everywhere in Jamaica, from little roadside huts with sizzling grills to fancy restaurants and big hotels. It is a true taste of the island, a dish that makes everyone smile with its bold and beautiful flavors. It's more than just food. It's a celebration on a plate, ready to whisk you away to the Caribbean. Now let's talk about what this famous chicken looks and tastes like. Imagine a piece of chicken cooked to perfection. The skin is wonderfully crispy and a little bit charred, with beautiful dark brown and black spots from the grill. It has a gorgeous deep reddish brown color from the special marinade. When you take your first bite, oh my, the flavor explosion is just sensational. It is smoky from the grill, spicy from the peppers, and full of warm, aromatic spices. You get a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of tang, and a whole lot of delicious heat that dances on your tongue. It's a complex and exciting taste that is completely unique. The smell of jerk chicken cooking is something you will never, ever forget. It is one of the most mouth-watering aromas in the world. As the chicken cooks over the hot coals, the smoke mixes with the scent of spices like allspice and thyme, and the fiery heat of scotch bonnet peppers. This amazing smell drifts through the streets and along the beaches, calling everyone to come and have a taste. It's a scent that promises good times, great food, and a real flavor adventure. It's the smell of community, of friends gathering around a grill, sharing stories and laughter while waiting for that perfectly cooked piece of chicken. This dish is a true icon of Jamaican cooking for a very good reason. It represents the heart and soul of the island's food culture. It is a mix of African, Spanish, and Taino influences, all coming together to create something truly special. The cooking method itself, the jerking process, is a tradition that has been passed down through many, many generations. So when you eat jerk chicken, you are not just enjoying a tasty meal. You are tasting a piece of Jamaican history, a story of survival, creativity, and the wonderful, vibrant spirit of the Jamaican people. It's a dish that connects the past with the present in the most delicious way possible. So, what is the secret behind this incredible flavor? It all starts with the marinade, a magical mixture of herbs and spices. The two most important ingredients are allspice and scotch bonnet peppers. Allspice, which is called pimento in Jamaica, is the heart of the jerk flavor. It has a wonderful warm taste that is like a mix of cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves all in one. It gives the chicken a deep, aromatic, and slightly sweet flavor that is just so comforting. This little berry is so important that the wood from the pimento tree is often used to smoke the chicken, adding another layer of fantastic flavor. Then comes the fire. The scotch bonnet pepper brings the signature heat to jerk chicken. These are small, colorful peppers, but don't let their size fool you because they pack a mighty punch. They have a fruity flavor along with their intense spiciness, which makes the heat more interesting and not just plain hot. The amount of scotch bonnet used can change from cook to cook, so some jerk chicken is mildly spicy, while other versions are incredibly fiery. It is this balance of the warm allspice and the fiery scotch bonnet that creates the classic jerk taste that people all over the world have come to love so much. Of course, there are other lovely ingredients that join the party in the marinade. Fresh herbs like green onions, which are often called scallions, and thyme add a fresh, earthy flavor. Garlic and onions provide a savory base, while ginger adds a little bit of zing. To bring it all together, you might find a splash of soy sauce for saltiness, a bit of vinegar for tang, and maybe some brown sugar or orange juice for a hint of sweetness. Every family and every chef in Jamaica has their own special recipe, a secret blend that they are very proud of. It's this personal touch that makes every jerk experience unique. Making the marinade is a beautiful process. All these wonderful ingredients are blended together to create a thick, fragrant paste. This paste is rubbed all over the chicken, getting into every little nook and cranny. The chicken is then left to marinate for a long time, sometimes for a whole day. This is a very important step because it allows all those fantastic flavors to really soak deep into the meat. The longer it marinates, the more flavorful and tender the chicken will be when it is cooked. It's a process that takes patience, but believe me, the result is absolutely worth the wait. Once the chicken has soaked up all that wonderful marinade, it is time for the magic of the grill. Traditionally, jerk chicken is cooked slowly over a fire of pimento wood. This special wood releases a fragrant, sweet smoke that is essential to the authentic jerk flavor. The chicken is placed on top of sheets of metal, often from an old oil drum cut in half, which is the classic Jamaican jerk pan. This method of slow cooking allows the chicken to become incredibly tender on the inside, while the outside gets that perfect smoky char. It's a cooking style that is all about low heat and slow cooking. The marinating process is absolutely key to getting that perfect result. The acids in the marinade, from ingredients like vinegar or citrus juice, help to break down the proteins in the chicken. This makes the meat incredibly tender and juicy. The salt and spices penetrate deep into the chicken, ensuring that every single bite is packed with flavor, not just the skin. You must be generous when you apply the marinade, rubbing it under the skin and all over the surface. This careful preparation ensures that when the chicken hits the heat, it cooks evenly and becomes a masterpiece of taste and texture. As the chicken cooks on the grill, the chef has to pay close attention. It is not a dish you can just leave alone. The chicken is turned regularly to make sure it cooks evenly and doesn't burn. Sometimes the cook will cover the grill with a piece of metal to trap the smoke and heat inside, almost like an oven. This steams and smokes the chicken at the same time, keeping it moist while infusing it with that signature smoky aroma. You can see the passion and care that goes into cooking each piece, as the cook watches over the grill, ensuring everything is just perfect for the hungry customers waiting. This method of cooking is a craft that has been perfected over centuries. It started with the Maroons, who were escaped African slaves. They developed this cooking technique in the mountains of Jamaica as a way to preserve meat and cook without creating a lot of smoke that would give away their location. They would use the native pimento wood and wild spices to flavor their food. This history is what makes jerk cooking so culturally important. It is a symbol of freedom, ingenuity, and the creation of something beautiful and delicious out of difficult circumstances. It's a powerful story cooked in smoke and fire. In Jamaica, jerk chicken is more than just a meal. It is a way of life. It is the ultimate street food, enjoyed by everyone, from school children to business people. You will find people gathered around jerk stands on a Friday night, sharing food and good conversation. It is served at family gatherings, parties, and celebrations of all kinds. It is often eaten with simple side dishes that complement the spicy chicken perfectly. Popular choices include hardo bread, which is a slightly sweet and dense bread, perfect for soaking up the juices, or fluffy rice and peas cooked with coconut milk. Another classic side is festival, a sweet fried dumpling that is absolutely delicious. The love for jerk chicken has traveled far beyond the shores of Jamaica. Today, you can find jerk restaurants and food trucks in cities all around the world, from London to New York to Tokyo. It has become a global ambassador for Caribbean cuisine. Chefs and home cooks everywhere are trying to recreate that authentic jerk flavor in their own kitchens. While it can be difficult to find pimento wood outside of Jamaica, people get creative by using grills and smokers to get that smoky taste. The availability of jerk marinades in jars and spice rubs in supermarkets has made it even easier for people to try this amazing dish at home. This global popularity shows just how special jerk chicken is. Its bold, complex flavors appeal to people from all different cultures. It is a dish that is exciting, comforting, and full of personality. The story behind the food, with its rich history and cultural significance, adds to its appeal. When people eat jerk chicken, they're connecting with a piece of Jamaican heritage. It is a dish that brings people together, whether they are on a beach in Jamaica or in a backyard in another country, sharing in the joy of good food and good company. It's a wonderful example of how food can cross borders and create connections. So, if you have never tried Jamaican jerk chicken, I have one thing to say to you. You are truly missing out on something wonderful. It is a flavor experience that will wake up your taste buds and leave you wanting more. It is a dish that is full of history, culture, and the warm, sunny spirit of Jamaica. Whether you are lucky enough to try it from a roadside stand in Jamaica, or you decide to be brave and make it yourself at home, it is a culinary adventure worth taking. Go on, give it a try. Let that spicy, smoky, sensational flavor bring a little bit of Caribbean sunshine into your life. You won't regret it, my lovelies.